Hello everyone, Dilpreet Singh this side from the team 4, and other members of my team are Nasana, Prachin and Alan. So this is the video 1 general description of Malaysia, India, Thailand and Vietnam. So firstly I will give the general overview, demographics, trade and infrastructure of all these countries. So here is the map and India is in the blue color, Thailand in the pink, Malaysia with the golden one and Vietnam is in the green color. So here is the bar graph and all these countries are located in the Asia, India with the highest population and Malaysia with the lowest one. Same as the growth rate of India is around 6.33% annually with the highest one, and Malaysia's is lowest with 1.1%, whereas Thailand is with 2.6% and Vietnam with 5%. If I talk about the density, then India's density is 428.19 people per square kilometer, whereas Malaysia's 104.87 people per square kilometer, and Thailand is around 5,11,000 people per square kilometer, and Vietnam's 326 people per square kilometer. Next, I will explain the Malaysia, and Malaysia's is the United States one of the key trading partners, and it is also the member of GATE and WTO, and the International Monetary Funds provide financial assistance to Malaysia. Next is the major exports and imports of Malaysia with the US. So in the red color there is the imports and blue with the exports. So major ones are like computer, electronic products, miscellaneous manufacturers, electrical equipments, chemicals, waste, scrap and machinery. So uh, if I talk about the trade statistics, then Malaysia exports around 46.14 US billion dollar to US, and two exports were like computer, electronics and electrical equipments. If I talk about the imports, then they have imported like 19.44 US billion dollar from US, and major ones computers and transportation equipments. Then the roadways, if in the roadways section, there are highways, expressways, and which connects the key cities and ports. Railways, they are having the KTM service and high speed rail which connects them with the Singapore. They are having the 6 international airports, 15 domestic airports, and 17 stall ports. They are having the various seaports, like 53 berths are there. Then there they are having the landline providers, like Telecom Malaysia is the main provider of landline services. High speed broadband internet, telephone and television services are there. If I talk about the mobile services, then Maxis, Digi and Celcom major mobile services are there, and the country is covered with the 4G and 5G network. In the others category, some advertising agencies and marketing research services are there, which are enhancing the Malaysia's business and growing it day by day. They are having modern shopping malls, hypermarkets are there, and major retail chains and franchises are well represented in Malaysia. Then the internet facility, like 88% of the population is covered with the internet, and 70% of they are doing the online shopping. They are also third ranked in time spending online. Next is Vietnam's trade overview. Vietnam joined the APEC forum in 1998 and became a full member of ASEAN on 28th of July 1995. They Vietnam exports around 44.2 billion to US. Like two exports are there: integrated circuits, broadcasting equipments. If I talk about the imports, then US billion dollars is around 18.2 billion from US, and uh, mainly there are machinery products, nuclear reactors, boilers, and aircrafts. Then their road length is around more than 3 lakh plus kilometer. Expressways are there, national highways which connects with the urban roads. Then the railways lines, like total length is 2600 kilometer and mostly single tracked and outdated, so they need to be modernized for the important, because they are important for the transportation. If I talk about the airports, then 22 airports in total, 10 international and 12 domestic. Over 115 million passengers have traveled in 2022. Then there are some major seaports which I have mentioned in this slide. Then in the other categories, advertising agencies, marketing, research services are there for the welfare of the country, and major retail outlets are there like GS25, mega markets, stock markets, and Vietnam's internet infrastructure is expanding day by day for the betterment of the country. Uh, then there are some landline providers like VNPT, Vital, SPT, Electricity Telecommunication, and many more. If I talk about the mobile providers, they use the VNPT, Phone, Mobifone, Vital, and Vietnamese Mobile and GTEL. So next I am handling the presentation to Nasana.
Let's look at Thailand's general overview. Using US-Thailand trade relation began in the late 19th centuries and strengthened after World War II as US support aid. Thailand's economic development developed during the Cold War. This led to trade agreements in technology, agriculture, and tourism. The key organizations influencing Thailand's trade include the WTO, which shaped tariffs and regulations, GATT, which established foundational trade principles, the IMF providing financial assistance for economic stability, and World Bank Group which support infrastructure and trade capability development projects. These are the major imports and exports. Trades statistics. In 2022, Thailand exported approximately 39 billion in goods to US while importing around 13 billion. Major exports include electrics and automobiles, while top imports are mechanical and chemical products. Looking at the infrastructure, Thailand's transportation infrastructure features over 150,000 kilometers of roads, a modernizing railway network focusing on cargo efficiency. Swarna, Bhumi Airport as its primary international hub and several key seaports managed by the Port Authority of Thailand. Looking at the communication improvements have enabled 90% of the population to access mobile services and 64% use the internet. Looking at the other facilities, the retail landscape is evolving, particularly in urban areas, with significant opportunities in e-commerce. As about 30% of the population shop online, primarily young consumers, driving a focus on digital marketing by advertising agencies. Looking at the Indian overview, India signed the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trades in October 1947. The transit to World Trade Organization in 1995. As a member of IMF, India gained financial assistance for economic stability and active participation in World Bank Group's development initiations. These are the major trade imports and exports. Looking at the trade statistics in 2023, India exported 83.8 billion to the US, mainly in computers, electronics, and chemicals, while importing 40.1 billion, primarily chemicals, oil and gas. Looking at the road and railways, India boasts its world's second largest road networks at 63.32 lakh kilometers. Incorporating various types of roads, its railway system is the fourth largest globally, so, spanning 83,000 kilometers, achieving 100% electrifications, and has introduced 400 new Bharat Vande Bharat trains. Looking at the airways and seaports, the aviation sector includes 33 international and over 100 domestic airports, with major hubs in Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangalore. Facing capacity challenges, additionally, India has 12 major and over 200 non-major seaports, with key hub handling 70% of maritime trades. Although they are containing with infrastructure and congesting issues, looking at the communication infrastructure, with 1.2 billion subscribers, India's telecommunication sector is the second largest globally, predominating wireless, mm, offering nationwide 5G coverage. Looking at other infrastructures, India's marketing landscape supports US firms with various strategies, and its retail sectors, driven by 759 million internet users, is expected to see e-commerce double in market share by 2025, ranking ninth in the global cross-border expansion. So we have done short analysis of each countries. Looking at Malaysia, Malaysia aims to become a regional hub in logistics, ICT, and healthcare, with a strong commitment to renewably, renewable energies by 2050, positioning it as a leader in sustainability. However, US foreign policy changes and commissions competition from neighbor countries could challenge its geopolitical standing and foreign investment perspectives. In, Thai- in Thailand, increased foreign diverse investments in driving growth and technology transfers with US ties, Thailand with US ties potential boost trade. However, managing capital outflow and maintaining currency standards are key challenges. Let's look at Vietnam. Vietnam offers strong growth potential in infrastructure and manufacturing, with a young, tech savvy workforce boosting US supply chain. Yet supply chain demands, infrastructure gaps, and geopolitical tension might impact the progress. In India, strengthening US Indian relationship and a large diverse market present, abandoning abandon opportunities in manufacturing and technology through high tariffs, infrastructure deficits, and various business condition complies market entry. These are the references. Thank you.